Hi everyone, today we will be discussing about the RA 9262, or also known as the Violence Against Women and Their Children. We will tackle about the types of the VAUSI and what are the benefits that the government can give to those victims, and also the penalties if someone is violating this act.
So first is physical abuse. So what is physical abuse? Physical abuse, it refers to the intentional use of force to harm or control another person. It includes actions such as hitting, kicking, slapping, choking, burning, or using a weapons to inflict injuries. So physical abuse, it occurs in various relationships, including between partners, parents, and children, and other the family members or the caregiver. So can cause not only immediate injuries but also a long-term physical or psychological harm. So how to prevent this kind of act? By engaging in educational awareness, early intervention, improving a communication skills, and having a respectful relationship.
Second is sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is any unwanted sexual contact or activity that happens without a person's consent. It can include touching for sexual act or even non-physical actions like sharing explicit images without permission. First example of sexual abuse, the woman was abused by her husband. And the second example, the child was abused by her father.
The third one is the psychological abuse, or also known as the emotional abuse. It is a persuasive and insidious form of abuse that can have devastation or devastating consequences for victims. It characterized by a pattern of behavior designed to manipulate, control, and harm another person emotionally and psychologically. While it doesn't leave visible physical marks, but psychological abuse can inflict deep emotion wounds and long-term mental health issues. Recognizing the signs of psychological abuse is identifying the psychological abuse can be challenging as it often occurs subsequently and gradually. However, there are several common signs for psychological abuse. We have the verbal aggression. This includes the insult and name calling, put down, threats, and constant criticism. Second is the controlling behavior. So the abuser may not try to control the victim, finance, social interactions, appearance, and decision. We have the third, the gaslighting. This is manipulative tactic where the abuser denies or distorts reality to make the victims question their own sanity. And the last, the intimidation. The abuser may use a threat of violence to the victim loved ones or self-harm to control the victim's behavior. We have also the types of abuse, which is the psychological abuse can manifest the various forms, and it can occur at any relationship, including romantic relationship, family relationship, and also the workplace. So we have also the impact of the psychological abuse, where psychological abuse can have a severe and a long lasting effect on the victims. It can be damage self-esteem. Victims may begin to doubt their own judgment, abilities, and worth. They may feel like they're not enough or they deserve to be abused. We have also the cause of anxiety and depression, where victims may experience feeling of fear, anxiety, sadness, hopelessness, and worthlessness. They may also develop mental health conditions such as anxiety disorder, depression, and post-traumatic disorder.
So, economic abuse. Economic abuse is designed to create economic instability that makes one partner economically dependent, which limits their freedom, and without the access of money and the things that money can buy, it is difficult for them to live and abuse and access safely. So, this kind of abuse may result to a woman to live with a large amount of debt and poor credit ratings, which can affect their long-term economic stability.